Hello and welcome back, guys. So in the last session, we had discussed about matrices, right? So in this session, what we'll be doing is that we will be looking at some examples. So in that case, what we will be doing is basically we will be solving few problems, right? So let me just figure out a few things over here. Let me just set the settings a bit so that you guys can actually start. Oops. I selected the wrong monitor. The monitor, okay. So once that is out of the way, now I can start doing my job. Okay, so the first question that we'll be tackling is, so A equals to, so this is from my book, 8, 9, and let's say 2, 1, 3 minus 3, 0, 1, right? So the question asks, is AB compatible? That is one question. If yes, find AB. So how do we know it's compatible? So what does this compatible word even mean, right? Or what does it mean? So basically, if you look at the order of here, 2 by 3, yeah, rows, 2 rows, 3 columns, right? So similarly, in this case, 1, 2, 3 rows, so 3 into 2 columns, 2, right? So since 3 and 3 is common, that just means we can multiply. So what will be the newly formed matrix? What will be the order of the newly formed matrices? I mean, so the newly formed matrices will be, I mean, matrix will be AB, right? So the order of the AB will be 2 into 2. Basically, we use the same order, but what we will do is we just take the front part, the row of it, the row of the first matrix, and then the matrix, and then the column of the second matrix. Okay, so let's just solve it. Solution. So let's try to multiply it. Okay, so first thing first, what we will be doing is that we will be creating a big matrix, and then that will be a 2 by 2 dimension. So this will be 3 into, how do we use to multiply? This row multiplies the column, right? That row basically multiplies the column, yeah. So this guy over here. So 3 into 2 minus 1 into 1. And this multiplies that. So that multiplies this, the second element. That multiplies A3, okay? A13. So you can just say A3. So once that is done, 8 into 3 as well. So next part will be basically we can do this further below 1 as well. So that will be 0 into 2 plus 2 into 2 plus 9 into 3. Okay, same thing. That multiplies the first element, second multiplies second, third multiplies third, right? And then over here, same thing again, 3 into minus 3. The front part will be same. If you have a look, this will be same, okay? If I'm making a matrix as well, what will happen? That part will be basically same. Just have to make it a bit bigger, 2 into 2. So 3, I mean, you just don't even have to look at the top now. 1 into 0, so my plus 8 into what's the element over here? 1, right? Now after this, I just don't even have to look at the matrix. So you know why? Because 0 into that part is same, right? This multiplies that. And then this will be minus 3 for sure, because this thing will be basically same. Okay, so 0 into plus into 1. So I'm just giving you a shortcut, but Don't try this method. It might prove to be very risky. Okay, so now 6 minus 1 plus 8, 24, 0 plus 4 plus 3 9 is 27, right? So minus 9 minus 0 plus 8, and then after that, that will be, how much is this? 0 plus 0 plus 9, yeah. So our total will be 30, 29, right? 7 plus 4, I think that should not be 4. That should not be 4 because this should be 1. The number is 1 only, no? That's why. So 29, and then this should also be into, so minus 1, and then after that this will be 9, yeah. So 2 by 2, okay. So this matrix is also solved, right? So similarly, you can do it for a lot of things, right? So basically, you might be asked like, let's just open up the question as well. Where is the question? Let's open up the question so that it's just more easier for everyone to look at. Not determinant, but the other thing. This one, right? So basically, you could be asked something like this. So if A equals to this, and then B equals to this, find AB so that AB is not equals to BA. Okay. So how do we do that? Let's see. To do this, what we need to do is, first of all, we need to find out BA as well. So if A equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, and then B equals to 1, 2, 6, 5. So what we need to do, find AB, and then show that this should be BA, okay, BA. Find BA first, we will be find AB and BA. And then wait so that AB is not equals to BA, okay? So that's not that, basically does not happen in matrices. In other case, it basically happens, right? So suppose 9 is A and then 3 is that, so 3 into 9, this will be equal, right? Whenever you are doing a normal kind of multiplication, but that just does not happen in matrices. Let's see as well. So AB will be basically a new matrix which will be formed from this two matrix multiplication. So 2 by 2 will be the new order, right? So first of all, let's just see 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 2 and 2 is common. That means AB is possible, right? So this will be 2 plus 6, 2 into 1 is 2, and then 3 into 2 is 6, 4 into 1 is 4, 5 into 2 is 10, right? 2 into 6 is 12, plus 3 into 5 is 15, 4 into 6 is 24, plus 5 into 5 is 25, right? 12, 40, and then after, I mean, why am I even writing 40 over there? It's 14, and then it's not multiplication. 27, right? And then 49, okay, that will be our answer for this. So let's solve for BA as well. So BA is basically B equals to 1, 2, 6, 5, right? A equals to 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the matrix order? 2 by 2. 2 by 2, right? 2 and 2 is common, that means it's multipliable. What will be the order of the new matrix? 2 by 2, right? Based on the row of the first matrix and in the column of the second matrix, right? So our uniform matrix will be basically 1 into 2 plus 6 into 4 plus 2 into 2 plus, I don't know how you can see it, but 2 into 2 plus 5 into 4, and then this thing. 1 into 3 plus 6 into 5, 2 into 3 plus 5 into 5, yeah. So 2 plus 24, 4 plus 20, 3 plus 30, 6 plus 25, yeah. 26, 24, 33, 31, right? 2 into 2. If you see over here, these two are not equal, right? They are not equal. So we have just proved that AB is not equals to BA, right? So, yep. This thing will be right. So once that is also out of the way, let's see at some other question as well. So let's see 4 number. Okay. So let's see this particular question. So what does it say? Is that I'll just write on the question first of all. So if A equals to 2450, B equals to 2105, and then C equals to 6032, prove that, what should it prove? B plus C will be equals to AB plus AC. Number B is basically ABC equals to AB and C, right? Solution will be basically, so we are proving for this particular. So let's just prove for this first of all, A number. So in order to do this, we can solve this first of all, or should I use a different pen here? In order to solve this, we can solve this part first, and then we can solve this part, and then the whole part as well. Okay, so we will just do that. So A, B plus C, this is what we are going to do, right? So A is basically nothing else but 2450, 2450. Right, so let's just open up a big bracket so that we want to first of all add it and then only multiply with A, okay? So 2105 plus what we have 6302, yeah. So if we were to add it, what would happen is that if we were to add it, this is 32540, and then if we were to add it, 2 plus 6, 8, 1 plus 0, 1, 5 plus 2, 7, 0 plus 3, 3, right? After this, what we can do is we can just simply multiply it. So 2 8 is 16 plus 5 into 1, 5, 4 into 8, 8 4 are 32 plus 0. And then after that, 2 into 3, 6 plus 7 5 are 35. And below 4 3 are 12 plus 0 into 7 is basically 0, right? So this is our matrix of 2 by 2 order. So this was 2 by 2. This was 2 by 2. We have to check for the common number just to find out that it's multipliable or not. And in the first row of the first matrix and then the column of the second matrix will be basically our new order. Okay, so 2 by 2, 2 from here, 2 from here. Okay. So once that is also out of the way, let's just solve for this. 21, right? 32, 41, 12. Okay, so 2 by 2. Right, so once that is also out of the way, what should we solve? AB plus AC, right? AB plus AC. AB plus AC. So what is A? A is basically 2540, 2540, 2540 plus 2540. What is B? 2015, 2015, 2015, and then what is the other one? 6302, 6302, yeah. My 3 is almost not so good, yeah. So 2 by 2, 2 by 2, that just means it's multipliable. Same thing over here, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, that just means it's multipliable. And then our newly formed matrix will be, matrices will be basically of 2 by 2 order, okay. So let's multiply this first of all. 2 into 2, 4, plus 5 into 1, 5, 4 into 2, 8, plus 0 into 1, 0, 2 into 0, 0, plus 5 into 5, 25. Always multiplying with the row with the column. That's what we are doing if you don't know about it. 0 plus 0, 4 into 0, 0 into 5, 0, yeah. Plus what will be over here? Oops, that 12 plus 0, 4 into 6, 24 plus 0. And then after that, 2 into 3, 6 plus 10, 4, 3, 12 plus 0, all right. Once that is done, 9, 25, 8, 0 plus what should we do? 12, 24, 16, 12. Yeah, so our total should basically match with this, right? So this will be 9 plus 12 will be 8, 21, 24, that just means 32, right? So 16 means 15 will be 40, that just means 41, and then 0 plus 12 will be basically 0. So basically we have hence proved that AB plus C equals to AB plus AC. Okay, we have basically proved it. Yep, that has been what has happened to this. Proved, right? So next thing that we are going to look at is A, B, C, and then A, B, then C. Okay. So A, B, C equals to, that is the second question, right? Solution. So let's solve for this first of all. So what is A? Let's just have a look at it quickly. So A is nothing else but 2540. B is basically 2015. 2015. Then after that, C is basically nothing else but 02. Yeah. So after this, what we can do is just keep this as it is. First of all, let's just solve for this guy. Yeah? 6 to 12 plus 0 into 0, 1 6. 6 plus 5 into 0, 0. And then after that, what about this thing? 2 3 just 6 plus 0. And then 1 3 3 plus 10. Yeah. 2540. So multiplied by 12 6 6 13, right? This is going to be a bigger number. 24 plus 30, 48 plus 24, 26, 12 plus 30. That's what I should have checked this thing first of all properly. Hence, I have not done that. Okay, so 30, and then after that, what is this? This is basically this is 24 plus 0, yeah. So our total will be basically 54, 48, because this will be a 0. Okay, and then this will be 12, 12, and then 13 into 5 should have been something else here. So 5 to the 15, and then 5 should have been 55. So 77 should be over here. 24 should be over here, right? So this is our A, B, C, right? So A and then B, C, right? That's how that. Let's solve for the other one. A, B, C equals to 2540. That's our A. 2015 is our B. C is basically C302. So first of all, let's solve for this and then we multiply to this guy, okay? So in order to do that, we can do is 2 to the 4. 5 into 1 is 5. 4 into 2 is 8. Plus 0 into 1 is 0. 2 into 0 is 0. Plus 5 into 5 is 25. 4 into 0 is 0. Plus 0 into 0 is 0. Right? And then we should multiply 2 this, which is basically C, right? So what will be our summation over here? 9, 8, 25, 0, 6, 3, 0, 2, right? So when we multiply this, what should we get? 6, 9, right? 54, and then after that, 54 plus 25 into 0 is 0. 8, 6 are 48 plus 0 into 0 is 0. After this, again, the same thing, but 9 into 3, 3 nines are 27 plus 50, 25 into 2, 8 threes are 24 plus 0, right? So this will be 54, 48, 77, 24. Does it match? Does it match to this 54, 48, 77, 24? Yep. So that just means that we can say that ABC equals to ABC, right? So hence this is proved, right? So as you can see, we can do various things. We can prove many other things as well. So we will be doing that in the next class. Just don't want to make this video too long. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you have any comments, please do comment down below, or any doubts as well, do comment down below. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.